Hi, Stuart here at easyReportPRO, and I am very excited to introduce a brand new feature that will give you a lot more flexibility in completing your reports directly in easyReportPRO. In the past, we've had our easyReportPRO auto-populate codes. So for instance, in a paragraph like identifying information, you could have the name in there. We have the gender. In our scored assessments, there were scores, classifications, things of that nature. But if you wanted to do anything further, for instance, if you had something like they were assessed at school over a number of sessions for X minutes, that was information that you needed to put in once you had copied and pasted it into your own Word or Google Doc. What we've done is we have now created user-generated codes. So you can generate your own auto-populate codes for just about anything that you need. And so when you click into templates here, you'll see our user code option over here. And so what we've started with is a easyReportPRO long text and short text option that will allow you to put either a short text box or, if you're looking to type a little bit more information, a longer text box. And then the ability to create your own. So we've gone in and just started off here with, say, age, which is just simply some numbers, perhaps grade. You can have preschool, kindergarten. Again, just giving you an idea, you can create anything you'd like. Creating a new code is as simple as click Create New Code. We'll go ahead and put in something like language here. The system will automatically go ahead and generate the code for you. So you click Update, it generates that code for you. And now you can go in similar to your checklist and create options. Or you can go in to use bulk entry to make it a little bit faster. And so, for instance, in something like language, I'll go to bulk entry, we'll type in English and Spanish. Okay, and then I'll click next step. You'll see it'll break those out and I can add those items in. Once I have the codes that I'm looking for, I can now go ahead and edit any of my paragraphs or checklists to include those codes in them. And so if I return in here, I'm going to start off with a paragraph and then identifying information. So for instance, in here, let's say I want to go ahead in and I want to put that primary language in here. I can go into my auto-populate codes and you'll see down here, here are our standard auto-populate codes for name and gender. And then down here are the user codes, the codes I've added in along with that long and text easyReportPRO option. So for language, I'm going to pick the language option. I'm going to insert that in here. Let's say dates of evaluation. I want to put in a short text option. I want to be able to type that in. So I'm going to type in that there. And age, again, grade, we can go ahead and put that grade in there, etc. If you're looking to you're working on something and you want to manage some code, you want to add another code, you can go ahead and click Manage Codes. This will pop up in a new tab, so you can go ahead and create a new code in here. And then when you go back, you just need to refresh this. So I'm going to click Update Info, and then any new code that I would have created would show up right in here for me. Okay, so now that's a paragraph. I'm going to go ahead into a checklist, that behavioral observation checklist, and edit this. And let's just take a look. Actually, I'm going to use our new quick edit feature. So I can easily look at this here. And let's say I want to change my number in minutes here. So I'm going to click Edit. And the number option here, I'm going to go ahead in and pick my number. And so I'm going to insert replace that. And you'll notice this now also has insert replace, where anything, wherever the cursor is or whatever you've highlighted, the code will automatically go in that spot. It won't appear at the end like it used to. It will jump right where you want it. And so then for here, for this minutes, for this, I don't want to, I don't want to have a long list of potential numbers. So I'm going to put that in as a short text. And so I'm going to insert that there, click Update Item. Now let's say here, I also want to have an option to put in some additional text. So right here, say between 6 and 7, I want to go ahead and add in a long text box. So I'm going to go into our edit option here. I'm going to use our jump to the bottom feature. And then right here, I'm going to use our long text, insert that here, and I want that in, that was position 7. So I'm going to add that item in there. And so now you'll see down here, I have that long text option. So now when I go in to edit that report, I'm going to click into that same report here, you'll see now that my paragraph has some extra codes in it, I now have an edit option. And when I click that, you'll see here's my drop down of my grades. So let's just say I can pick first grade here, and then I have my English, Spanish. Now, the other thing you'll notice with our codes is that any one of the basic codes that you create will always have an other option. And if you select other, a short text box will automatically pop up there for you to type any information in. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm just going to pick Spanish here, and then dates of evaluation. I can go ahead and type in some dates of evaluation here. We'll just put in a couple. Okay, now when I update and next, I jump into my checklist, you'll see the same thing. Here, instead of seeing number and minutes, you can go ahead in and say, okay, it was over 4 sessions and it was 45 minutes. And in addition, you want to actually type in some additional information, and you can have a full text box here to type in some whatever information you are looking for. So now I'm going to go ahead in and update and close that. Now when I view that report, you'll see here's my grade, here's my language, my dates, and the information here. I have my number of sessions, my minutes, along with that additional information. So these user-generated codes should allow you a lot more flexibility to put that information in on the fly directly within easyReportPRO and allow you to finish even more of your report faster. All right. We hope this helps. Have a great day and happy reporting.